Well, hello YouTubers. Just got to nip into Wisbech and find my tea. That was close. Funny, at work today we were talking about things that you don't do now that you used to do when you were young. And we had he's a man of 35, and we were telling him your television had 4 buttons on it. They used to go tudunk, kadunk when you pressed them in, and you only had 3 channels. I think it was BBC 1, BBC 2 and ITV. And I used to be the remote control. Turn the telly over, kadunk, and I used to go up and turn the telly over. And as Saturdays, mostly I was down with grandmothers and grandfathers, and so you used to watch the cartoons in the morning, and in the afternoon it was World of Sport with wrestling with Ken Walton. And my granddad used to be right into that, and it was rubbish. And at night time it used to be the Generation Game with Bruce Forsyth and Anthea Redfern. Gives a twirl, Anthea. And my granddad used to say, oh, turn it over, and then on the other side would be Ted Rogers, and then he'd say, okay, turn the telly off. So we'd turn the telly off, and he'd get the radio out, and we'd listen to the Police at King's Lynn, and that would be our Saturday night entertainment. If you said to some young child now, I'll tell you what we've got to do, we've got to turn the telly off, and we've got to listen to the radio for the next 3 hours, they'd scream in horror, wouldn't they? But we used to love it. And another thing you never do now, what you used to do then, put a knife in the milk bowl, because the cream always just settled on the top and you couldn't get the milk out. And Danny, who's 35, never heard of that. He said, no, I've never done that. We got laughing. I remember going around a friend of mine, and he had a remote control. It had a lead on it from the telly. We thought that was high tech. That was really high tech. A lead to a box. Yeah. It's a bit different, isn't it? Sinner Scrambler. Octavia Hill's birthplace. She's one of the founders of the National Trust. Yeah, when I was down with Nans, when I was younger, whenever you had a meal, you would always have a dessert. You would always have apple pie and custard, apple crumble and custard, blackberry and apple and custard, raspberry crumble and custard. Every dinner time, tea time, you would always have dessert. And if you ran there at breakfast, you would always have a fry up, and it'd be soaking, absolutely soaking in oil, everything, in lard. Yeah, my grandmother lived to 92. So all that shit that you used to eat, she used to eat, didn't do her any harm, did it? I wonder how long all these vegans got to live to.